It's Black Lounge Entertainment, and the time is right with Zipri.
You know, I wanted to go live today. A little later on, I was planning on doing the Briley Brothers, which I do still plan on having up. I'm actually doing the editing for that right now. But I got to set that down because I have some community service I got to go do. You guys know that I am part of a social club, and I often do community service a few times a year. So we are doing a book bag drive today. And I'm going to be going to go handle that probably in about 30 minutes or so. So I did have to put the editing down. It's taking much longer to edit this video than I thought. So I may not have that members only up until tomorrow, but I'm planning on having it done this evening when I do get back from the book bag drive. I should be back around 5 or so, and then I can go ahead and work on it from there. So I do want to have that members only up. It's really great. It's intense, and there's a lot with it, but I'm just in the process of editing it right now so that it is riveting for you guys. Okay. So shout out to y'all for your patience on that. But I do plan on having that out either by the end of tonight or by tomorrow morning. But I did not want to get into that. I did want to tell you that, but I also wanted to get into some divination because I've been pulling cards a lot lately. Okay. Pulling a lot of information out. Oftentimes, when I see some things in the spirit, I will shoot a warning shot out to people, letting them know what the ancestors are saying. Okay. And all I'm going to say is I put something out the other day when I did the Umar video. And what I said was, everything always comes out in the wash in the end. Okay. You may not think, that what you're doing is going to be seen. You may even think that you can do specific rituals for those of you who are into divination. You may even think you can do specific rituals that will cover what you're doing. But I'm going to let you know, and I'm going to say this before the ancestors reveal you, because they're on the brink. I want you to know that there isn't a thing in the world that you do, not a thing that you do in this universe that is not seen. Not one single thing. It doesn't matter what it is or how it is. So whatever it is that you're out doing, right, or have done, oftentimes you will be given an opportunity to fix that before it's revealed. You are oftentimes given that. And you need to take heed to it. You need to take it. Because if you don't, it's going to come out in the wash. This is the time frame that we are in spiritually right now. This is the things that we have seen recently in the world. And this is what we will continue to see. Because there is a cleansing happening. There is a literal cleansing that is taking place in the spirit. And it's everywhere. And for the righteous ones are protected. So if you're not standing on the side of righteousness, and that doesn't mean you got to be in church and you got to be perfect and all this other stuff. But there is a thing called right and wrong. You understand? And you're aware of it. And if you're standing on the righteous side, spiritually, there is a hedge of protection around you. But if you're not, there isn't. And you're wide open to attack. So be on the right side. when it all comes down. Just know that. This is not directed at anybody in particular, but it is on my spirit to talk about. It's in my heart to say because of the kind of person I am. I have seen some things and I know some things because my ancestors don't play with me in no way, shape, form, or fashion. They don't. They do often, and I was talking to a good friend of mine the other day. Shout out to them. They do often take me on journeys, though. They will take me through kind of a soap opera in a sense, or a journey, you know? Because the only way that I'm really going to catch on to some stuff, and I could admit that, the only way I can catch some things sometimes is by actually experiencing it. You understand? And actually going through it. Arguing and cussing and fussing and fighting and this and that doesn't work for me. I will shut the fuck down. That doesn't work for me. They know that. So they walk with me. They often take me through the journey and through the process. And when we get to the end, they show it to me. And it all makes sense. I have experienced various levels of emotions the past few days over these situations. Various levels. I'm calm enough now and relaxed enough now to heal from it. And I will say this. Be very, very careful what you do out here. Be very, very careful what you're putting out. The energy that you're putting out. Because 9 times out of 10, you have no idea what you're up against. You might think you know. You might think that you understand, but you don't. But you definitely want to be on the right side when that comes down. You want to be on the right side when you're touching one of the divine. You better be on the right side. And you need to understand what goes with that. You need to understand that it's not going to turn out well. There is an unwavering love, an unchanging love from the universe, from the Most High, that will never change for anyone. But that can turn out for you good or bad. You understand? That can turn out for you good or bad. Because the love doesn't change from the Most High. It stays the same. It's unchanging. That love is going to protect no matter what. No matter what. It's going to provide. It's going to care. It's going to nurture no matter what. But the evil intention of the being, of the person or people who would come against the divine, the evil intention is what destroys the person. What destroys the people is not the love of God. It's not the love of the Most High. It's the evil intention that cannot go against that power of the divine. It's that destroys. It's that will take you out. So this is a warning. For the divine already knows. But this is a warning for you. If you so happen to find yourself on that side, there is an opportunity and a time frame that you were given to correct that matter. And baby, you can choose not to. And it will not be the divine that will have to do anything to you. It will be your own evil intentions that will return to you 10 times over. You need to know that. I will holler at y'all later. Peace, guys.